Good evening. I'm live and alive. And we're off to Nar Shaddaa. Oh, how about an XP buff? And a stim.
All better.
Okay? Don't use stims, kids, okay? They're bad. A complimentary minor valor boost. Is that PvP XP? I can't remember. I think that's PvP XP. Arctic Seasons. We hit level 5. We get 10 waste receptacles and 20 conquest comms. That's a waste receptacle? That doesn't look like a waste receptacle. That looks like a waste receptacle. All right, we've got 10 of them. More prestige for my home. I'll have 10 waste receptacles, and that will make my home prestigious. It seems like. There. Copy. Right. Good evening to those of you who've joined me. I hope you've had a pleasant Sunday. I, of course, am here to ruin it for you, as expected. But presumably that's why you come here. I have the experience and technology to make things worse. You're welcome. Here is where we gotta go. The super soldier prototypes. First thing we gotta do is we gotta kill these guys. Well, he's in our way. He'll be the first to die. And that is how you lightsaber. It takes him a while to wake up. 2 tanks. There, how you doing? Sorry about that. It's just my job. Try not to take it
You're good to
personally.
go.
It's just business. I believe we need one more. This one will do. There we go. All taken care of. And respawns. Again, one of the advantages to stealth. Respawns? Walk on by. You don't care. You can just walk away. Go to the head cartel safe house. Is that local here? No, it's not. We need to head back. Cash it in and then we're off to the safe house. Ackley. Oh. Fine. Ackley. I'm sure those citizens don't mind me running right over them with an Ackley. They're used to it. It's Nar Shaddaa. If Vegas can have a Grand Prix downtown, these guys can get used to having an Ackley running past them. Tomorrow visit.
You have made an unforgivable mistake.
This is not necessary, Okabe. We should not be enemies.
You began this conflict. All our businesses suffer. Now you all die.
Okabe, I've been waiting to meet you a long time.
Yeah, like
The attacker.
20 minutes
You
of
have
game time.
weakened my forces, but my death squads wade through blood as we speak. I have killed your kind before, Sith. I will again.
I don't. You, Imperial diplomat, this is your fault.
Looks bad, I know, but I've been working on a strategy.
Tell me what's next.
Our guards captured a few of the gangsters. The exchange is based in the tunnels running under this sector. Maybe now's the time to push. Wipe them out, their leaders, along with Okabe.
The DX Annihilator Network approves.
Perhaps. I think I speak on behalf of the Shadow Syndicate when I ask, with due respect, can this be done?
I am not easily destroyed.
You'll have to take out the members of Okabe's inner circle. All of them are cybernetically enhanced.
Custom-built masterworks, equal to 12 Mandalorian warriors.
When they're dead,
Well, I'm
proceed
equal
to
to
Okabe's
24
chambers.
Mandalorian
Do
warriors.
whatever you have to do.
Endurance and power. Yep, endurance and power. Endurance and power. Ding, 23!
You're good to go.
Oh, that's right. I think I have a selection thing here. But remove. That's a 46. They're both 46. One of them is just a 9 and 2, though. And I get the wrong one. Displays of little use me. 11 and 9. Yeah, alright. Pardon me. Oh, think I get my choice of combat proficiency. So we get Dark Embrace as a passive, increases my force regeneration by 25%, and reduces damage taken by 15% for 15 seconds when triggered. Dark Embrace is active while in stealth mode or for 15 seconds after leaving stealth or activating Maul. And I get to choose one of these three. I'm going to assume these two are passives and this one's active. No, it's passive as well. So why is it highlighted? I am not understanding why it is highlighted. Is that the default? It increases the armor pen of critical hit and critical hit chance of Reaping Strike. Which one's Reaping Strike? Oh, that's the crit. Killing an enemy within 3 seconds of dealing damage with Reaping Strike resets the cooldown of all damaging abilities and increases your critical hit chance. Like that one, the cooldown of Reaping Strike is reduced by 6 seconds whenever you critically hit with a direct force attack. Reaping Strike costs 10 additional force. Let's go with that. So killing an enemy within 3 seconds of dealing damage with Reaping Strike resets the cooldown of all damaging abilities and increases crit chance by 40%. Right now my crit chance is like 11%. So all these other things that are predicated on me getting crits, that's not going to happen that often. At least not yet. Maybe later on, swapping over to them. Hey, fat buddy, how you doing? Hope your Sunday is just dreamy. Dreamy is an imprecise term. Granted, hope it doesn't suck. We have mail? We do not have mail. Sad. I weep. I weep tears, bitter tears. Bitter tears of sadness. Bitter, sad tears of sadness. Ah! Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm assuming? For a number of years, I had to work Thanksgiving, Friday, and Saturday after. However, it paid, wait for it, triple time. So it was not without its compensation, literally. Oh dear. You didn't see me here. I was never here. Alright. How about the Cave for Manticus? There we are. Now during the Christmas week we had the same deal because we would shut down from Christmas Eve through New Year's. But we had to have someone on site at all times. And that was the only overtime an exempt employee could get. So those of us who were scheduled wouldn't always have to or get to work because the exempt employees, the salaried employees, would basically fight over who got to work the Christmas shifts because triple time's a pretty significant chunk of cash. Certainly, N many dollars an hour feels like a lot more when it's 3N many dollars an hour. I have to defeat Tanith, Xandrol, Shandar, and Monkabi. Well, it's Tanith. Hi, Tanith. How you doing? So, good news, bad news situation. Bad news?
This always does the trick.
Not I will be streaming on Thanksgiving. Sandral. Don't know what I'll be playing on Thanksgiving, but I will be streaming. Two down. Shandar. Munkabi. Breach the door to Kabi. There's Chambers. What, he sleeps here? On top of the missiles?
My lord, are you there, my lord? It's Mora Visen.
You got me. Proceed.
This is an emergency. The exchange is attacking. Yukabi is here. Someone's hold us out. Get back as soon as you can. We can't hold them.
Mm-hmm. She is of little use. These ruinous Uber costs. Star Uber. I didn't go to the right place, did I? No, I didn't go to the right place. Figures. Fine, fine, fine. We'll go on a dinosaur. If you can't ride your trusty dinosaur, really, what's the point in being a Sith? Open the door, get on the floor, everybody ride your dinosaur. Old guy music reference. Not even a song I liked. Not sure why I still have my lightsaber out at this particular time as I'm writing, but it looks too cool for me to say no. Left turn. Left turn. Interesting, it was a visual effect. I wasn't actually carrying my weapon out. Ukabi.
What shall it be? Does one die? Do both?
Kill her! That was our deal. Kill her!
You horrible worm.
You are both wretched, and now you here to rescue the woman and the traitor. I am Ukabi.
I am your destruction.
Look upon my body. Cortosis skin grafts, intravenous colto injection system, holographic targeting array. You are only mortal. I will always prevail.
That's one way of looking at things. It's the wrong way, but sure.
All better.
top of your head. Looking for help. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I know what'll fix you. Death. You're not feeling bad anymore. Intricate holo sculpture. A small influence gain. Wow. Small influence gain. Vet only gets good influence gains.
I don't think he's getting up. Kolto injections can't restore a dead man.
Yes, very good. You should be proud to have saved us from that monster.
Don't you dare talk. You brought him here. You tried to get me killed.
What else would you expect from a hut?
It was not only me, the Shadow Syndicate agreed. Varko wanted most of all.
Maybe, but you made the call to Akabi.
Only after you made him our enemy. You cut our profits in half. This is business. The Emperor's been a good partner to us, but this woman, she is incompetent, interfering. You've seen this.
I hope you're right about that.
How dare you?
Did she say, how dare you to a Sith? Kill her, let business proceed. My loyalty is not for sale.
Your wealth and power are worthless.
Well, no, they're not
I'd
worthless.
like him alive,
They're
if you would.
worth a credit per
He's
credit.
a powerful creature, and he may still serve a purpose.
He was right that you are an idiot, though, Morrow. Yes, I...
Besides, I'd like to hold him as an example before the Shadow Syndicate. And you, my lord, I am eternally grateful for your aid. This business has taken far too much of your time.
Another mistake, and your life is forfeit.
Sorry, Vet.
Yes, my lord.
Sometimes I've got to
I
draw a
understand.
line in the sand.
Thank you again for your assistance, and when Nar Shaddaa
There's not
finally
sand,
falls to
really,
the
on
Empire,
Nar Shaddaa that I'm aware
we'll
of.
remember the role you played.
Another 11-3, it seems to me. Wow, it actually worked that time. Well, I juggled them around a bit, that's why. Go to the Hut Cartel Safe House. Okay. Why won't you? Fast travel not allowed. Why is fast travel not allowed? You're making me very angry. Because I'm in an instant space? Well, I'm out of an instant space now. So how about now? 100 credits. Oh my god. It's all going on my expense report, I can assure you of that. There are currently 24 people, it seems, on Nar Shaddaa, which is not a big number. Services on Balmora. Mail from... Oh, mail indirectly from Darth Lacris, the Balmora shuttle. My master, Darth Lacris, extends her compliments. Grand Marshal Chiquetta's confession regarding the Republic's illegal invasion has had a greater impact than previously thought. His words have been heard from the core worlds to the Outer Rim. The Republic Senate is shivering in anticipation of our response to Chiquetta's actions, exactly as the Dark Council hoped. A key element in the Council's strategy has been achieved. My master sends this. With her continued appreciation for your efforts. Ooh, 287 credits. Whatever would I do
Welcome.
with my
Please
riches?
select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Oh, sarcasm. I know I'm such a good actor, it can be really hard to tell when I'm being sarcastic, but here's a clue for you. It's difficult, I know. I'm being sarcastic if my lips are moving. Just a little tech for you. I have discovered the promenade. The lower promenade. Now the promenade again. Nice sort of Blade Runner-esque look. Oh, the red light sectors. You know what that means. I don't. I am an innocent. I am a veritable naif. All right.
All better.
Alligator. Dinosaur again. Alligator? Why did my brain substitute alligator for dinosaur? I don't know. And yet it did. All right. Wave to go. Don't aggro. I used my Sith mind trick to get them to not aggro. It's complicated. What I would like to do, though, is sell the crap out of my bags.
Do you require medical attention?
Repair all. Sell junk.
Be well.
I'll be well. If I feel like it. You're not the boss of me, droid. The Duros Sector, Umbara Plaza. All right. Stealth time. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting Jedi. Nothing. Go to the Hutt Cartel safe house. Are they really safe?
You would be wise to bend to the great Lord Rathari's will. Sign over the specified territories before he loses his patience.
Your master's a hard man, Garrick. It's not easy to trap a Hutt, let alone the entire cartel. It seems we have no other choice.
I am your other choice.
This is a closed session. Who are you?
I'll tell you who this is. This is the apprentice of an over-the-hill Sith named Darth Barras. Yes, that's right. My master and I anticipated your arrival.
Have you also anticipated your doom?
Oh, hold up. It seems another Sith suitor appears. Tell us your purpose, Dark One. That is Emery's Gaming 112. And he's followed, and this means my one and only spiel. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Good evening, and thank you. I'm just here to kill Rathari.
I have no quarrel with you, but Rathari must die.
By bursting in here, you create a quarrel with us. You disregard the alliance between the Hutt Cartel and the Empire. Your master should be one to contact us, and not in this rude manner. Now you risk our wrath as well as Garrick's.
I urge you to stand aside and watch me dispatch this pretender.
Hello there. It would be intriguing if you can back that bravado up. We have seen Rathari's strength firsthand. We know nothing of yours. Fight Garrick. Let us see your superior if you survive. We will consider delaying our treaty with Rathari. What odds you give me on the intruder, Iban? 2-1. I'll take all bets that Garrick survives the day. Everyone dies, Huts included. Tempting. You're lucky we're allies.
You act as if you don't know how easily I could kill you.
Battle lines are drawn, Sith. Garrick will not stop until one of you is dead. Yes, a most glorious spectacle, I expect. Be very entertained and richer when you die, Sith.
Looks like it's time for a bloodbath.
Excellent. When you lose, I get to loot your corpse.
Fine. I'll unburden us of this intruder, but then you'd better sign on the dotted line.
Ah, you have one lightsaber, and it's yellow, loser.
Come on, bring it!
Impossible. Lord Rathari will still be you and your master's downfall.
You fought well. Let me bind your wounds.
No, I will not accept such a disgrace.
Okay.
I die by my own hand, not yours.
Okay. Oh, great sport for us, Rathari Sith. Self-destructed. Oh. Well, no, it depends. If he, got himself in just the right place, it might have been pretty much instantaneous. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, I've never actually been impaled at all, let alone by a lightsaber. So you're probably right. Defeating Garrick is one thing. Sith Lord Rathari will be another. We've never seen a more vicious animal.
Just give me the chance. That's all I ask.
You've earned that at least. We would not be upset if we didn't have to deal with the Rathari anymore. Trust that we'll not agree to Rathari's terms unless you fail. We'll be watching for word of the results. Goodbye. Okay. Next up. $200 I'm gonna go broke. Star Uber. Really expensive. These used to be free. But they changed it in an attempt to fix the broken economy. Because that's how you fix it. A negligible fee that only really affects the new players, not the guys who are sitting around with billions of credits.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Okay.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Gosh, I hope I will. My understanding, or at least what I read on Reddit, is that to some degree they have been successfully driving down the inflation that the game had seen. I have no idea if that's actually true. I can probably check by checking the price of one of the cartel boxes on the exchange on my server. A friend of mine, about 3 years ago or so, would make all of his money, a couple billion, basically buying cartel boxes cheap and then selling them when the prices went up. 12 to 13 usually were his purchases, and his sales would usually be 17, 18, 20 million apiece. So he's making, 5 million, 3 million, something like that per box. Well, those 12 or 13 to 16 to 18 million were up to 400 million a few months back. That's 20 times or more. Now, theoretically, they've gone down by about 50%, but still, that's ridiculous amounts of inflation. I think Holo. Honey, I'm home. Hi, Haladrel.
Word spread through the streets that Rathari's conference with the Hutts was invaded and his apprentice killed. Seems like you missed
He
your
fell on his
calling
own
as a
blade.
diplomat.
It wasn't me.
The Hutts are in a holding pattern to see what comes of your challenge. It's too bad Rathari wasn't in attendance. But man, I bet he's fuming.
I'm sure our message was heard loud and clear.
Rathari is also on the verge of taking over the Republic's base of operations in the upper industrial sites.
Well,
With his work with the cartel dashed, he's sure to pour himself into squashing the Republic garrison.
I'll keep banging down doors until I find him.
I love a man who's tenacious. Even if Rathari isn't
She
there,
digs me.
when his operations are all thwarted, I know he'll come to you. A confrontation will be inevitable.
An upgrade for my focus.
You're good to go.
I am very good to go, actually. Is that another? Yep. We get a Galactic Seasons token, signifying recognition, and in recognition of my efforts in Galactic Seasons. May be traded for exclusive time-limited rewards at the Galactic Seasons vendor. Hey, that's 1/10 of the price it was like 6 months ago, I think. So it's working. That's a huge improvement. Whatever they've done is working. But frankly, it needed it. Thank you for checking, by the way. Where are we off to next? Someplace terrible. Holo ranker me. Yeah, I mean, it's always been pretty high variance, especially something like the cartel chests, boxes.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
I mean, that was how my friend
Have a
made his
safe
money.
and pleasant stay.
Was just the variance was pretty predictable at the time. It was, come the weekend, if you caught it right, most of the time people would want to play and they'd be willing to pay to open the boxes because they're playing on the weekend. In the middle of the week, someone would want some money for something, and so they'd be selling. And it became pretty reliable, although there would be spikes and stuff, but generally, if it was low, he would buy. If it was high, he would sell. A couple times where they would sit in his inventory for a week or two. Me, I did it a little more actively. I had a few items that I would arbitrage on, that I could tell when they were underpriced. A few of the mounts would occasionally spike down in price for whatever reason. And that was how I got my Holo Rancor that I'm driving. I got it when it was very low once, and I wanted to keep one. My brain is telling me I got it for like 13 million, and it normally was selling at that time for like 30 or 40 million. But I'm talking, years ago, so I'm not positive on those numbers. All the way over there? Oh my god. So demanding. Alright, alright. Now this is the new server, so I should check and see what the prices are on the Asia Pacific server here. I haven't really checked to see how anything was selling. Now theoretically, one of the things I wish they had done for this is I wish they had not sold any boosts for like the first month or 2 months, so it could be an actual real clean server. But boosts are available, and it would be simple enough to boost and then farm, and that will screw with the markets, obviously. So going straight, we are. Still, it is closer. And certainly the measures they've taken to push prices down should help keep prices down here. Oh.
You're good to go.
So hopefully you won't see the kind of inflation here that we've seen elsewhere. So it'd be interesting to keep an eye on the prices on the Shea Visual server and see what they're like. You know, a month from now, 3 months from now, so on. This way. Dinosaur. Definitely dinosaur. Can't catch me. I'm the invisible man. Well, I was the invisible man. Now invisible man on an Ackley. I'll blend in with the Ackley. I'm sure this Ackleys are a standard commute vehicle here on Nar Shaddaa. Don't do it. See, all you have to do is tell a giant robot to not aggro on you, and it will not aggro on you. We are in the right place. Yes, I need to go to Republic Outpost Shylon. Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
Fall back! Ready here!
It's a really good feeling when you get legendary. I've got
this?
legendary on my
We are on the
server.
verge of striking a major blow to the Republic. I am General Clinton, commanding on the authority of Sith Lord Rathari, appointed to Nar Shaddaa by the Dark Council. Why do you attack the Empire's men?
Where is your master hiding?
He is attending to other matters. You belong to Darth Barras. I was given instructions to destroy you if you were foolish enough to show your face here.
That would be a mistake.
You'd be wise to ignore those instructions.
Very.
No, I think not. You are surrounded, and we far outnumber you.
Wow.
Full attack!
You're gonna go with the full attack, are you, huh? Well, that's...
Nobody better mess with us now.
He's rather tough. Hi, how are you doing? So, are you going to rethink that attack thing, sir? 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 Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's very, very kind. That's all. That's the highest form of compliment you can give a streamer. Not money. Just being there. Thank you very much. Did that not destroy it? Oh, maybe I can get through? I can get through.
Sir, the Sith's strength has been spent obliterating our enemy. We should strike while there's a chance.
After that display, Weglin, I believe fighting should be
That
our
and
last
active
resort.
chat.
Stay back.
Active
cover.
chat is... I'm a better streamer when chat is active.
Sith, I am Commander Nolan. I'm in charge of this defensive. I'm unarmed.
You risk much approaching me weaponless.
I doubt that a blaster would save me. We do not wish a fight, but we also cannot relinquish this area. What are your terms?
You live only by my good grace. I may have need of you someday, and you will repay my mercy.
Very well. If your mission does not conflict with Republic interests, I pledge to help you.
Excellent.
Here is my holofrequency.
I have my own pet
I will
Republic
answer your
soldiers.
call. You have my word. Until we meet again,
You can
Sith.
tell I'm a Sith because I
Then,
tent my fingers.
The battle is ended. Attend to the wounded.
Booty boot boot.
My lord, my base!
New holo, who
My
dis?
base is under attack. The last of my men and I are holed up in the command
Oh, not
center.
evil.
But the doors are about
Just
to
sort of
give.
nasty. Actually, this is more a self-centered Sith. Still believes in the good of the Empire. Feels even more in the good of himself. Completely pragmatic. Having pocket Republic soldiers could be very useful.
Who is responsible for the attack?
I don't know. We had no warning.
Yeah, I've played all kinds. Light side Jedi,
center's been
light side
breached.
Sith, dark side
I've never
Jedi,
seen
dark side
such
Sith.
power. Oh no.
And let's face it, we all know, generally speaking, Imperial is more fun, dark side is more fun. Not exclusively. I have played it a lot. I actually calculated it the other day. On the main server, I have almost 1,400 hours on my characters. It is my second most streamed game. So I've played a lot. I actually got into the beta very early, like 8 or 10 months before the launch. So I've played a shitload of TOR. Where are we off to? Well, that's become sort of a thing for me to try and keep track of the games I've played a lot. 6,000 hours in WoW, at least 5,500 in LATRO, over 4,000 in Guild Wars 2. Compared to those, not so much. Well, what I do most of my... Well, I'm retired now, but most of those hours for WoW and LATRO were before I was retired. Playing computer games has been my primary method of relaxation and entertainment for 40 years.
Welcome, my lord. I'm General Colvin, the mission leader here.
Also, I love
moment,
playing
I could
alts.
use your assistance.
So
the Emperor has ordered me to unravel a great enigma.
It's a lot
in this
easier to
sector.
rack up
a complex
huge amounts of time
constructed
if you play a
centuries
lot
ago
of
by a
alts.
Sith named Darth Revan. Upon its completion, Revan sealed a mysterious cargo inside, along with many alien slaves. Nothing has exited or entered since.
The complex has sat for centuries, and no one's gotten inside.
Revan's security measures are exhaustive, to say the least. The complex is fortified with self-repairing automated defense turrets and a seemingly inexhaustible supply of assassin droids.
I think
It's
my
amazing
time when I
technology.
checked on Path of
We've spent
Exile
over a decade trying to breach
was
those
1,200
defenses.
hours,
and
but that
failed.
was on Steam, and I haven't used the Steam Path of Exile for years, so it's probably 2,000, 2,500. All right, well, like I said, I mean, I think I've streamed 600 hours of TOR. So I went through a period of 6 months where I was playing TOR really hard and creating a lot of new characters. Basically, I'd get one character up to end the base storyline, so 50 plus, and I'd create another one and just take a different story path, different class.
That is beyond ludicrous.
We lost over 1,000 men until someone had the bright idea to send probe droids instead. We've lost another 10,000 of those. I've discovered that the complex's defenses draw power from reactors across this
Maybe not
sector.
600.
The owners of these reactors are
Might have been
completely
less.
unaware.
Because
Unfortunately,
about 6 months I played,
they're also our enemies.
about 150
the public special
days,
forces,
2
criminal
hours,
cartels, and
300
mercenary
hours.
armies.
Must be 300 hours.
They'll never willingly shut down their reactors.
I will shut down these reactors and crush
I will
any
crush
opposition.
The opposition.
You honor me, my lord.
Yes, I do.
Finally, accessing Revan's complex means shutting down every
Good
reactor powering
evening.
its defenses. If even one remains active, we'll
I
never
would
make
say
it inside.
howdy, but that's not the sort of thing a Sith
luck.
says. A Sith might say, welcome. You know, just Sith stuff. let's see. I'm here. We have a quest to go back to Halodran Setson, but that'll have to wait. We've got reactors to blow up, I think. Holo Ranker. Right turn. You've got plenty of time. That was about the age I got into computer gaming. I was a game player from about 10. But I bought my first computer, an Apple II Plus, shortly after they were introduced. So that would have been around 79 or 80. Wrong button, right button. We're headed straight forward. Well, I mean, when I was a kid, obviously there wasn't really an option. So I was playing board games, and then playing Dungeons and Dragons from about 16. I bought D&D in 75. That was first edition, second printing. Yeah, it's a lot more. The availability of different types of games and the like right now is something I couldn't even have dreamt of. You know, the number of people who are gamers now. Nobody was a computer gamer when I bought my first computer. Most people had never heard of it. One of the reasons I went out of my way to... Whoop, don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro. None of you aggro. He aggroed.
Oh. Nobody better mess with us now.
I warned him not to aggro. He just would have been better off if he hadn't aggroed. That's all I'm saying. Let me swap those. No, when I bought my Apple II Plus, one of the primary reasons I bought it was there was a game called Computer Bismarck that advertised itself as, I think it was, they advertised it as a $1,200 game because you had to pay $1,100 for the computer and $100 for the game. Most games at that time were $40. Some were more. I know a lot of people who played Battle for Middle-earth. My memory is that there were people around here, so someone else may be doing these quests and clearing out the mobs for me. In which case, thanks, whoever you are. I don't want to break up the exchange. I'm just here to do my business. Blowing up reactors. Now we've got entire generations now of young gamers who grew up. You know, they had a Game Boy at like 9 or 7. And they've been playing computer and video games ever since. Which would have surprised the hell out of me 40 years ago. right way? I am. Yay, me. Always try to go the right way. Jet boost. Boost, not boots. I don't actually have the rocket boots. Not on this server. You can't see me. Losers. Losers. I'm right here, guys. Come and get me. They just can't see me. Yeah, I would agree with that. That it is a time now where tech is inescapable, generally speaking. Let's see, we'll go back to here. For better or for worse. Sometimes for better, a lot for worse. I can remember when I first started seeing URLs for websites on commercials on TV. And my reaction was, the internet is going to be huge. It's going to be so unimaginably vast and important. And it's going to democratize information and knowledge. And instead of democratizing information and knowledge, it weaponized stupidity and ignorance. And that's how we got the internet we have now. I was almost right, and yet completely wrong.
I dealt with the reactors. Revan's complex is defenseless, General Colvin.
Magnificent.
Yes, I am.
After all these years, we'll finally learn what secrets Revan left behind. Since you made this possible, it's only fair you be the first to explore Revan's complex. Find out what happened to the alien slaves, recover Revan's mysterious cargo, and return with your discoveries.
Don't you want to be part of this great discovery?
I'd only get in your way. With the reactors down, your job will be considerably less impossible than before.
It really
Good
did.
luck.
Sadly, it did go weird real fast. I have a new belt. Is it slimming? Does this outfit make my butt look big, or does my fat ass make my butt look big? My money's on the butt. Ackley. Maybe if I don't make eye contact with the mobs, they won't see me. I'm sure that's the key. Just don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Thank you. That's very kind. Well, I think for someone at least my age and experience in gaming to be on Twitch is a lot to ask. Most of my generation didn't grow up with the tech, and they're not comfortable with it to anywhere near the degree that I am. Also, in college, I did public speaking and competitive speaking and debate. And so I'm a lot more comfortable just talking to people, whether they're there or not, carrying on a conversation with the game and chat if there is any. And so that gives me a big advantage as well. I'm much more at ease with babbling in front of people. Pardon me, I'm coming through. You don't mind, do you? I'm sure they don't mind. Well, these two, they're probably going to mind. So...
All better.
Bet there are a few of us old farts who stream. Dude, your head's on upside down. The Revan was here yesterday. It is a gift to us in the presence. I felt the Force. It travels below your skin, straight to the heart, the lungs, the gut, a warmth and a chill. Your head's on upside down. The Revan says it is the Force that feeds the infinite engine. We feed it with our thoughts, our love, our hatred, all that we feel. It turns to energy and nourishes us in return. They say once we lived without the engine, without the Revan. I do not wish to imagine such a life. And yet, I can cloud their senses, despite the fact that they're robots. I'm not sure I'm digging the logic there, but okay. What I have to do, the infinite engine. I have to find the recordings for bonuses and kill the droids for bonuses, but I don't have to have the bonuses. Bonuses are optional. Hi, Hungry. I hope they're not hungry at me. My most played character is a scoundrel. He's the one I did almost all of the content on. Dude, your head is on upside down. You honor us with your presence, Great One. Welcome to our home. We are servants of the Revan, custodians of the infinite engine.
I don't see anything infinite looking around here.
Can you not feel its wondrous machine's power? The ages pass and the infinite engine grows. It was the size of a fingertip when we came here, and it sustained few. Now the infinite engine is large enough to sustain many of our people. It fulfills our every need: food, clothing, tools, even weapons and mechanical beings. Where did Revan
Tell me
get
everything you know about the infinite engine, starting with where it came from.
All we know is that the infinite engine was once part of an even greater machine, one that built the Revan's mighty empire. More than that we cannot say. Only the Revan knows the infinite engine secrets. We are merely caretakers. If you become a servant of the Revan, the infinite engine will also provide for you.
I have better things to do than to join your little cult.
Also, I wouldn't look as good with my head on upside down. The Revan decreed those who were words. Without the infinite engine, our people will wither and die. However, we are willing to gift you the seed from it. The seed will require many ages of nurturing, but one day you will have an infinite engine like ours.
Give me this seed,
Deal.
And I'll leave you alone.
Farewell. We will take the infinite engine deeper into our home and wait the Revan's return. You do that.
Wear yourself out.
Vet approved of that. In the beta, I mostly played a bounty hunter. I don't remember which flavor. The tank, I think. And then for launch, initially, my main was a tank. A tank soldier. Return to the general. Back to the general we go. There we go. But over the years, not surprisingly, the quality of life you get from being able to stealth made me select the scoundrel.
Here is the secret Darth Revan was hiding from us in that complex.
What? That tiny speck was all you found in a vast complex?
The, before they changed how often you could fast travel, the stealth was vital. to being able to play the game with any kind of speed. Because otherwise, every time there's a cave, you fight your way in, you kill the bad guy, and you have to fight your way out because everything respawns. So stealth allowed you to skip that. Now it's much less of a factor because of the cooldown on fast travel.
Study that spec carefully, General. I think you'll find it useful, eventually.
Not quite the prize I'd hoped for, but it's better than no prize at all. I can't help feeling we're the victims of an awful joke. Apparently Darth Revan had quite a sense of humor.
I can't remember, half hour or an hour, something like that, yeah.
Darth Revan may have built the complex as a trap.
If you're right, we should handle that fragment with care. It might be dangerous. Regardless, you've risked your life to help my operation. I'm grateful. I'll send the fragment to Drummond Cass for study immediately.
You're right, he does look pantsless. Which is the future for Malavai Quinn. He will lose his pants, and he will not get them. Although I hope he's not pantsless, because if he's pantsless, he's something elseless too. He's a Ken doll.
Unfortunately, this is where I get off.
I've just received a request for assistance from my colleague Major Damrus in network access. If you visit that sector, he could use you.
More stuff for me. Is this another level? I think it is level 24. Ding. New gloves. How do they look?
Mess with us now.
Yeah, they look okay. The gloves, they're fine, I suppose. Not really an improvement. Let's see. Back to the industrial sector. Quick travel there not allowed. I swear you used to be able to zoom in on this stuff. Undiscovered. Oh, it's not allowed. I'm gonna... How about out here? You gonna allow me to fast travel now? Damn it. Alright, where are we? Fine. Fine. Holo Ranker. Left turn. Everyone's so blasé about a Holo Ranker and a Sith riding it around in their map zone. Well, it is Nar Shaddaa. They probably have seen everything. It's like Vegas.
Vehicle pads are currently
without
open
the
for
class.
business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
To the promenade yet. And good evening to you. I hope you've had a good Sunday. Because I'm probably going to ruin it. Sorry. It's kind of my deal. I ruin everything. And I'm home. Maybe not home.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Of course. It's my job. My guildies have a saying. In Latro, the character I played most is Spongo, Smallberries. So, the saying is, it's Spongo's fault. Hence, I ruin everything. I hope Star Citizen doesn't as well. I shit-talk Star Citizen, but the truth is, I want it to succeed. I want it to absolutely be fucking amazing. I want desperately to be proven wrong by Star Citizen. What? I enter the place and they attack me. What kind of welcome is that? Pardon me, Lieutenant. Haladrel sets and I should have accepted her invitations earlier. Oh well. You guys have made me angry. The rest have to die as well. Because they've made me angry, you know. Is there any more? Oh, that was everybody. All right, good. Haladrel Setson. A missed opportunity.
It's clear Darth Barras failed to inform you exactly who you'd be crossing. This demonstration should make up for that deficiency.
Oh, you are so gonna die with our... You're not gonna believe how dead you're gonna be.
Agent Delicon. You want me. I won't be hard to find anymore. I'm on the roof of the satellite platform in network access. If you dare show, I will grant you a duel to the death. Be honored.
He's a moron if he thinks we're gonna walk into such an obvious ambush. Right?
Commander Norlan and his men owe me their lives. Hail him. I want to collect.
Oh, goody. I get to play secretary. Here you go.
I had a feeling.
Do you want the shock collar back, Vet?
Can't say I'm looking forward to this.
I am about to give you the opportunity for glory few have seen. The destruction of a Sith Lord.
That's unexpected. You've definitely piqued my interest. The soldier pays his debts. Tell me what must be done.
We're gonna make with the shooties. Well, you're gonna make with the shooties. I'm gonna make with the stabbies and the slashies. And I have a new, cool new chest piece. Let's see how it looks. Ladies, gentlemen, it will look like... It looks like I'm on the Kansas City Chiefs because I've got shoulder pads and I'm in red. So that is one of the negatives of choosing the story of the Sith Warrior, but the combat style of the Sith Assassin is I end up looking more like the Sith Warrior, at least for now. I have to get some modular gear to wear so I can look the part of, you know, who I am deep down inside. A murderous backstabbing stealth monster. Just like Mom always wanted me to be. Alright, over to network access.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
I can't tell you
Have
how
a
much
safe and
time
pleasant stay.
in my life I have spent in the Network Operations Center, or NOC. A life in IT. The thrills, the spills, the chills of a life working in information technology. Professional life, is what I Pardon the yawn. Old man. It's so exhausting playing video games on the internet, you know? That's to kill a Sith Lord. That's the data center raid. Well, the data center raid is nearby, so... Stim's vendor. No, let's see. Our stim has 3 minutes left. Fine, we'll apply a new stim. I'm now all stimmed up. And doesn't that sound dirty? Major Damaris.
A moment, if you please, my lord. Major
Where's your
Damaris,
mustache?
Ministry of War. Your skills are needed for a mission of great urgency.
You've misplaced your mustache.
What's this got to do with that hut?
It has everything to do with me.
My associate, Kabura the Hutt. His cartel operates the Network Access District, the central hub for the entire galactic holonet.
But someone is trying to steal network access from us. They've broken bodily into our data center. Soon, they could control the entire
This is a
holonet.
major threat to Imperial security. Breaching the Hutt's defenses and assuming this level of control should have been impossible. We need you to investigate. Immediately.
All you want me to do is investigate?
No. If it is within your power, you'll also eliminate this threat as quickly as possible. Your skills make you uniquely suited to deal with this.
True.
The main data center is almost impenetrable. A series of well-guarded consoles is spread throughout network access, each with its own time-sensitive code.
Blah, blah,
Get
blah,
all the
blah.
codes
Get to the point.
and hurry to the data center. Once you reach the data center access terminal with all of the timed codes, we'll contact you with further instructions. Is that clear?
Get the codes, blast the consoles, call you when I'm there.
Be warned, none of our droid patrols are responding to our commands. They attack on sight.
Best of luck.
All right. Network access. All right, network access. Decay Varanticus, I think. What do you think? Varanticai or Varanticusses? For the plural for Varanticus. Rocket assist. Trying to make me kill them. How unfortunate. For them. Code Arak, Besh, and the third one, Garrick. I always kind of wanted to learn Arabesh, but I haven't taken the time to do it. This from a guy who learned Elvish and Elvish writing and 2 kinds of Dwarvish writing. So, if you weren't paying attention before, I am a geek. Megavanen indeed. Ooh. Let's get our archaeology up a little more. Oh, a big old droid. Hello, big old droid. Goodbye, big old droid.
You're good to go.
Spending 3 years trying to, learn Mandarin. Yeah, I spent 3 years learning German. I can remember a lot of words, but I couldn't put a sentence together to save my life. Mandarin, however, a tonal language like that is really, really tough. From my knowledge, compared to a more sort of standard pronunciation for something like German, and even Elvish, Quenya, High Elvish, is based on Finnish, for example. I can't remember what Sindarin is based on, the lower Elvish. Boop, 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 boop.
You've input the codes. Excellent. Kabora.
Yeah, trying to learn Mandarin. Or Cantonese.
Hurry into the data center, locate the SWTOR, and eliminate him.
I don't really know about Korean. Japanese, I know I could learn because I learned a little. I had a couple of trips to Japan. Business trips to Japan.
I will accomplish it.
Be ready for anything. Dammer us out.
Is that a new piece of gear? New boots! How do my new boots look? I actually like them a little better than the old boots. Okay. I have to search for the SWTOR. Well, I have to open this door, and I think these droids would probably object, so...
When we get a chance, let's talk.
Oh, Vet wants to talk. Boop, 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 boop. I stroll in like I own the place. Did that guy make finger guns at me? Is that what he was doing?
You have arrived. I am Axis, the knowledge-seeking. You see, I am completely untouchable. We will now come to an arrangement that benefits us both.
You have an offer?
Why should the Empire consider an arrangement?
I am learning all things, all information, all secrets, all data in the galaxy. I will gladly relay all I learned to your Empire.
Sold!
I must remain here. That is the arrangement you are going to accept. I survive, and the Empire gains knowledge and advantage.
I hope you brought 2 things. A lot of food and water, and a lot of toilet paper. And you're probably going to want nose plugs, because that place is going to stink after a while.
That information could be very useful.
Just as I calculated. The arrangement depends on secrecy. The Hutts will not tolerate my presence here. Therefore, they must believe I have been killed. Large generators power this facility. You will overload all but the backup. The facility will be devastated, and I will appear to have been killed.
That sounds simple enough.
Yes. So long as the backup generator operates normally, my shields will remain. I will survive, and your Empire will profit. Generators are well defended. Tread carefully, and be prepared for the rewards of infinite knowledge.
Well, not infinite knowledge, certainly a lot. I mean, infinite knowledge. The internet has a lot of knowledge, and yet so much of it is worthless garbage. So, infinite knowledge would be infinite garbage. Rockets. Sneaky, sneaky lens. Not that one. What do you think? I doubt it, so we're going to, we're just going to make sure, you know, by murdering. They're robots, so I'm not even really murdering after all, am I? Not murdering, I'm turning off. That's all I'm doing. I'm just turning them off. Permanently. Two. Kaboom. Kaboom. A couple of earth-shattering kabooms later. Yeah, I'm just shutting them down, you know. Have you tried turning them off and back on again? I was rebooting. Nobody powered him back up. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And speed boost. I run quick. Fast. Back over here to the terminal. The backup generator. Fwana. He don't Fwana me to blow it up. This one stays.
Major Damaris should be pleased with this arrangement.
Back up. Back generator output. All right. Access the data center terminal. Up, please.
Master pass now.
And we come over here and press the button. And are we winners?
Come in. This is Major Damaris. I've already been contacted by this so-called Axis. Very impressive.
Thank you.
In a matter of minutes, I've received the travel itineraries of every Republic senator for the next 6 months.
I'm pleased to have served.
We're fortunate to have your assistance.
You are indeed.
The Huts are unaware of anything unusual. Their backup systems are already starting up. Network access survives another day. I must report to the Minister of War. Your assistance in this matter will not be forgotten. Damaros out.
I look forward to 321 credits. Oh, 1,320. I was close. I was only off by 999. But I have a new hat. I don't know if I'm going to like this hat. That's not a look for me. That's just not a good look for me. There we go. Much better. You know, I'm a Sith. I have to be intimidating. And yet still approachable. Stern, dangerous, and yet soft and sexy. I'm a Sith with a difference, and what a difference. It's easy to just, you know, murder. I mean, who amongst us that is a Sith hasn't done murder. Multiple times. Yeah, even frequently. But a personal touch in a murder can make all the difference in the world. I would like some red rum, although I have to be careful with rum. For me, rum is a memory eraser. I drink rum, I wake up the next day, and I don't remember what I've done. So... dangerous. Very dangerous. Up, please. Let's head to the building rooftop, where Darth soon to be forgotten is waiting. Darth, whatever happened to what's his name again? I don't know. The not knowing is worse, really, to me anyway, than not knowing what I did the night before. I've done loads and loads of stupid shit while drinking. I'd rather know. Because if I don't know, the odds are I'm going to find out the less pleasant way.
Lord Rathari, I presume. Finally, we come face to face.
Ah, you showed. You lack your master's caution. I applaud that. Delicon, Barris's lackey is here. So, say your piece, and do it before I kill
Your ears
this
itch for
would-be
tales of
assassin.
stupid shit.
Barris is insane and paranoid.
Well, let's see.
I was a faithful servant and my cover was intact.
Yeah.
You expect me to accept being murdered for reassurance? Just wait for death?
So, I was working in a significantly large company. Well, reasonably large at that time. In Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley at that time had a very relaxed attitude towards drinking. Even on the job, often with the company paying for it. The company, or my group, no, it might have been the whole company, picnic. And there was lots and lots and lots of alcohol involved. And lots of alcohol. And we were driven back by a non-drinker to the building. And one of my friends, he got on his bike to ride his bike home because he knew he was in no shape to drive. He didn't remember any of the drive home, but he woke up at home. In my case, I simply said, you know, I can't drive. I shouldn't drive. I'm just going to lay my head down. And I lay my head down, and I woke up several hours later, and you could make out the impression of the keys on my face. And I call that QWERTY face. There's one of the tales of stupid shit. Waking up with the keyboard impression on my face.
You knew the risks of the job when you took it.
And how to avoid them. Lord Rathari protects me now.
A hot
and all
day,
of Barris's secrets
didn't
will
eat
be
enough,
his.
drank
In 100
beer,
years,
actually.
when I am legendary within the Sith, your and Barris's
QWERTY
deaths
face.
at my hands
QWERTY.
will not even be a
Like the keys on the
footnote.
keyboard.
However,
QWERTY face.
I would never lower myself to
It has
duel
become a
mere
phrase amongst my
apprentice
friends.
such as you. You haven't earned the honor.
I thought you had honor. I figured this was a trap.
I'm ready to kill you, however you choose to engage me.
You are every bit as infuriating as your master. These men are my elite guard, trained to take on Sith. Half of them could kill you, but I don't like to play favorites.
Your men are going to be a little busy with my men.
That's the signal, men! Let's go!
How do they not burn their feet? That's my question.
I see now. I've underestimated your resourcefulness.
Yes, you have.
Men, make quick work of these Republic fools. Attack!
Better check I still have enough parts.
Thank you, Bet, for keeping him busy while I killed his flunky. And now we'll kill him. Got him.
I yield. Never have
It's
I
a phrase we
witnessed
use
such
now.
raw
Anyone
power.
who
The day and the planet
who doesn't
are
who
yours.
stops responding in
I
Discord.
freely pass the
Someone
scepter.
mentions them and they don't respond to Geek. Our phrase is, they probably just
The
QWERTY
threat
faced.
Delicon posed to you and your master has died with him. I hope it ingratiates me in some way.
Let's see, Delicon, past you and your masters died with him. I hope it ingratiates me that you stole my kill. That was not called for.
I was looking forward to doing that myself.
You are above such trifling tasks. Let others like myself do such deeds for you. It's clear to me now. Someday you will rise above your master. It is you, not I.
This guy's doing some
who will
quality
be
sucking
Darth
up.
Barris's end. Grant me mercy, so I may live to see it. Honor me with some small hand in it.
I make you my minion to be called into service when I see fit.
I don't think
Yes.
this guy ever re-shows up
I shall
again.
wait with patience for your summons. I leave you to your business.
But I
my
now
lord.
have a pet Sith
Remember,
Lord.
I am at your disposal whenever you may seek to topple Barras.
I may call on you. I may not.
I will live out my days hoping for the chance.
All right, Sith. Now no one's left but you and me and my men. Your objective has been met. May we go.
Yep, you lived up to your part.
You have served me well, Commander. Leave in peace.
All right, men.
Pragmatism.
You heard the Sith. Let's get
Practicality.
back to our neck of the woods.
Glad this is finally over. Maybe we can go back to the ship and get off this rock, huh?
Lord Barris will be expecting an update.
Well, say hi to him for me. I just can't wait to get back to my quarters and grab some shut-eye.
Right. Back to the spaceport. Mizenti Spaceport. 1,630 space bucks. That's a lot of cheese. Star Uber is making a mint off of me. Alright, let's repair our crap.
Please use all products only as intended.
Sell our junk. Sell our other junk.
Be well.
Yeah. Be well. You too, bro. Bounty hunter, Sith warrior. Technically, Sith warrior. But I'm a Sith warrior with a difference. Tried this game about a year after it went FTP. Really wanted to like it, but felt too much like WoW. Oh, it's definitely a WoW clone. And I completely understand why. I wish they had gone differently, but at the time they were making this game, WoW was the 800-pound gorilla. And you don't want to alienate WoW players. You want to offer them something they can come in and play and not be confused. And they're the biggest potential audience, so yeah, you're going to make it a WoW clone. Latro did more or less the same thing. It was pretty common at the time. So you're not wrong. And frankly, as much as I've played the game, if it didn't have lightsabers, the game would have died, I think, a long time ago. That's not to say it doesn't have its really good points, because it does. It definitely does. I think that's completely understandable. Oh, that's not. I ended up picking the wrong one anyway. You guys distracted me. I'm going to blame you. You guys distracted me. A lot of people love to shit on WoW. To talk about how bad it is. It's not bad, of course. It's a terrific game. Sith Warriors. I didn't realize you could go up that one. I guess that's used in other quests. It's a great game. It has defined a lot of the expectations for the genre. Even if you don't like it, it's a great game. Final Fantasy XIV is a great game. I fucking hate it, but it's a great game. Millions are playing it. They love the story. They love the game systems. There's too much stuff in it I can't stand, but it's a great game. So yeah, it's completely understandable to me that, you would get WoW brained. I remember when I first got into the beta for Guild Wars 2. 2 hours into the beta, I'm going, this game is terrible. I don't get it at all. It doesn't make any sense the way they're doing things. 4 hours in, I'm going, okay, now I understand. And then I really enjoyed the game, obviously. I've got 4,000 hours in it. So, a WoW brain can be broken, but it's completely understandable to have it. Those are the expectations now. For most people, they start a new MMO, they log in, they expect hotbars, they expect XP, they expect their hit points to go up, they expect loot to drop to improve their stats and everything. The expectations are there for a reason. It's been the most successful of the games.
You have done well, my apprentice.
If you go too far away from that,
and
you risk losing that as a potential audience.
This will be a day long remembered. The loss of Haladril Sitson is unfortunate, but the ends far justify the means.
Well, I'm spoiled about crafting, for sure, from Star Wars Galaxies, which I consider to be hands down the best crafting system any game has ever had, and nothing comes especially close. Everything in the game had to be player made. And the harvesting of components, the crafting of stuff was incredibly deep and involved. Guild Wars 2 is actually in a really good place right now. They said, I don't remember if they said it for the latest expansion, which just came out 3 months ago, 4 months ago. 3 months, I think. But certainly during End of Dragons, I know that they hit all-time concurrent numbers. So the game's in a very solid, secure place.
She served you honorably, Master.
I had a soft spot for her as well. You have successfully eliminated both of my compromised agents. The time has come to set our sights on Noman Carr and his gifted
Guild Wars 2 is
Padawan.
my fallback game.
It
It's the one I
seems
play
our
the most.
adversary is of like
Don't have anything
mind.
else to play. I'm
Your
always willing
efforts
to
have not
log in. I
gone
can find something to
unnoticed.
do.
Noman Carr has been busy.
And on my main account, I have 37 characters. I have a second account. It's possible I'm not entirely well.
I wouldn't expect him to be complacent.
Good. Then you're less likely to be caught unaware. It appears your ship is being tracked. A very sophisticated sensor is reporting your every movement. I've traced the
Does that include
signal
my
to a
bowel
spaceport in a
movements?
sector
That's
not
really
far from you.
disquieting.
I'm sure Noman Carr is involved.
Send me to this spaceport. Perhaps Carr is there, and I can end this.
Noman Carr is a master of the Jedi arts. Do not take him lightly. I've sent the coordinates to your mainframe. Head there immediately, dock with the station, and make a lasting impression.
Yes, my lord. And it's no better than what I'm currently wielding. More XP. Will this be enough for a level? Game 25. Let's see. I don't think so, but we'll check. Next combat proficiency is at 27. I think Vet wanted to talk to me. Hi, Vet. You're looking good. Have you lost weight? Changed your hair, headticles?
What does family mean to you? I mean, does it have to be the people you're actually related to?
When you are close to people, they become family. Sometimes, whether you want them to or not.
Cute. I'm going to take that as a compliment. When I was working for Noctrayan, doing the pirate thief thing, he had a daughter my age, Risha. It wasn't like Nock was super
She
sweet
shows
to
up
her
in
or
the
anything.
smuggler storyline, rather
But
importantly.
He'd call her princess, and I wished I was her.
Having someone your own age could be great or terrible, depending.
It was great.
Anyone
Always
who went
great.
through high school or
Risha
junior
was
high
smart
school
and
or
strong.
middle school, they know
She
how
knew how to do
terrible it can be
everything around the
having
ship.
people around your age.
And I went everywhere with her. Suddenly I had a sister again. For years it was Risha and me against the galaxy and anyone who gave us grief.
Did you drift apart? Start to fight?
Nothing like that. Eventually,
You wish you'd
Nog
known about
hatched
Star Wars
some
Galaxies
secret
when it was a
plan
thing?
that I couldn't
Instead,
be part
you
of.
only heard stories? Well,
One that apparently got them both killed. But for a while there, I really was happy. Enough of that.
if it's a game you would want to chase down, there are a number of emulators out there. I currently have 3 different Star Wars Galaxies emulators installed in my computer. So, historically there were 3 different versions of the game. Primarily speaking. And there's a server for each of them. Those are the 3 I have installed. So if you ever wanted to actually play, I could give you information on that. Or just chase it down. If you go to Reddit, the subreddit for SWG, I think. And there's one specifically for what's called the emulator, the EMU. SWG EMU. EMU.
Seeing you return to this ship always warms my circuits, Master.
And that is
Reminds me I am still functioning.
That's slightly creepy to me. Thank you. Only oh God, Quinn wants to talk to me. Quinn.
My lord, I have been working on something in my spare time. You may be interested.
Let me be the judge of that.
Right away. Years ago, I was zeroing in on a notorious SIS agent called Voloran, when Moff Broysk recalled me to the Battle of Druckenwell. I had the spy cornered. I briefed Broysk so that he could send someone else to take Valoran out. He ignored the opportunity.
This Moff is starting to sound like a chronic screw-up.
That is not for me to determine. I will say this, though. Since then, Valoran has gone on to wreak havoc against the Empire. One missed opportunity has led to a decade of unnecessary losses. I know Valoran's signature, and by tracking his accomplishments, I've picked up his scent.
I don't want to notice even a slight drop in your proficiency. Am I understood?
You will see no change in my focus, my lord. I'll keep you abreast of my progress.
I don't want to hear about your breasts. Not interested in that. All right, we're traveling to the orbital monitoring station. Look at that. It's clearly labeled. How could we not know about this earlier? Oh, dear, dear. I'm going to have to murder people again, aren't I? Well, if it's necessary. Vet, let's go. So much for your having a nice night's sleep. More murder. Probably. We don't know for sure, but yeah, it's probably murder. Defeat and loot the security chief. Sorry, hope you guys don't mind if I avoid you. Red rum. I didn't get it the first time. Oh my god, now I feel shame. I apologize to you. I didn't get the red rum reference. Oh, God. I'm getting old. That's my excuse. I'm just getting old. And I couldn't hear in my own head the red rum, red rum, red rum. Hi there. Were you expecting me? There'll be no med scan for you. I'm going to be dead, sir. Open the communication center door. Open the pod bay door, Hal. It seemed a little confusing, but it's chat. Chat is... I was a speech communication minor in college, and the studies at the time showed that between 40 and 90% of all communication is nonverbal, something other than spoken. And text doesn't even have spoken. So, I'd say 80% maybe of communication can't really be passed along through chat. So I am used to the imperfect nature of a text chat. And what I said about the rum being a memory eraser, absolutely true. My assumption, if there's a bit of chat that I don't understand, is I missed something. And in this case, obviously, I missed something. For which I am to blame. I feel shame and I must commit seppuku. No, wait. Sudoku. That's it. Alright. Next. Communication stack. I didn't get rid of it. Alright. I am a ghost. Okay, I'm like a ghost.
What seems to be the trouble, Hiroshi?
Nomen
Tell me why you're so concerned.
Master Carr, you promised we would be undetected, but the ship we've been tracking for you is here.
Calm your fear, Hiroshi. It
Don't
will not
calm
serve
it.
you. I will speak with your visitor when the time comes.
Expect the conversation to be short, Jedi.
Okay. You never told me we'd be tracking a Sith.
Well, who did you think a
provided
Jedi would
the
be
details
tracking?
necessary to perform your duties. Now please, remain quiet. Sith, I presume you are Darth Barris's new apprentice. I am Jedi Master Nomen Carr. Do you know me?
You are my master's sworn enemy.
Barris and I like to keep tabs on each other, so when I heard of a new apprentice, I investigated. These men were merely monitoring the equipment, following orders. There's no need for bloodshed here.
My quarrel is with you, Jedi. These men need not suffer.
Your temperance is remarkable. Hiroshi, please leave with your men immediately.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Carr. And you as well, Sith.
Don't mention it.
Now that they're safe, I'll speak plainly. I know Barris has spies, and I know you were sent to extract 2 of them before they could be exposed.
Yep.
But I'll soon have the proof I need. Barris's spies can't hide for long.
Your pupil's powers are a sham. She is leading you on a witch hunt.
Ah, you know more than I thought. Barris, no doubt, is after my Padawan. How unfortunate. I've kept her identity and location a secret. So you and your master are just feeling your way in the dark. But my Padawan is of supreme importance to me in the Jedi Order. I will not let harm come to her.
I would expect nothing less.
In that case, I shall exceed your expectations, my friend. Forgive the earlier deception, Sith. But now that Hiroshi and his men have escaped harm, I must neutralize you immediately. These troopers are among the Republic's finest. Surrender, and the Jedi Council will be lenient.
I find that preposterous.
Good call.
You leave me no choice. Men, take the Sith in, by any means necessary.
Hi, guys. Get away from my bed. Don't worry, this is only going to hurt for the rest of your life. So, not very long. And what do you think of them apples?
It seems Darth Barris has found himself a singularly vicious weapon in you.
Oh, thank you,
This
Nolan.
experience has given me valuable insight. I'll be prepared for you next time, Sith.
I'll wait right here, Carr. Come and face me now.
Jedi do not seek out a fight.
No, they
My
run
place
away.
is by my Padawan's side, teaching her the ways of the Force and honing her talents. I will do everything in my power to keep her hidden from you.
I'm sure you will.
You have chosen this path, Carr, and placed us at odds.
Your embrace of the dark side and service to Darth
I'm mostly
Barris
light side
determined
loser.
our relationship long
Loser.
before this moment. Until we meet again.
Loser. What? 1,650 light side, 700 dark side. I'm light side 1 alignment. He doesn't understand nothing. Use my ship's holo terminal. fine. Fortunately, we can sneak right off. Engineering deck. Lingerie. Power tools. Pet supplies. Is that a quick U-turn? No. Over there. Okay, got it. So long, guys. Have a nice trip. Wasn't it there? Yeah, it was. There we go. Be quiet, guys. Don't worry. I'm totally not here. Just pretend I'm not here. Because I'm not here anymore. And poof. Presto. All right.
Good to see you, Master.
Talk to me, Darth Roundboy.
Apprentice, now that Noman Carr realizes that we seek his Padawan, there's no time to waste. He claimed the girl on her home planet of Alderaan, and she trained on Tatooine. I have agents on both planets digging up leads. Find the people who know this girl. Someone means enough to her to make her come out of hiding.
I will obliterate everything she knows.
I am confident this is how we will prevail. The Padawan's training is incomplete. She is susceptible. The anguish you cause will flush her out, and you will kill her and her master.
Perhaps the Padawan can be turned.
Her power would be a great asset, yes. Put through enough torment, she may reveal her base nature. But we must be cautious. The danger she represents is extreme. As long as she lives, she is a threat. Seduction to the dark side should be left to masters. If there is even a sliver of doubt in your heart, it can backfire.
I will be mindful, Master.
You have yet to face a Jedi Master. The righteousness and passionless
I've already
demeanor is
seen that from
nauseating.
Noman Carr.
And Noman Carr is no ordinary master. Confronting him, you will find
I won't let Noman
fortitude
Carr,
and hate,
that master, bait me into
or you
doing
will
something
falter.
imprudent.
I will not falter. My hate knows no bounds.
Just be sure it serves you. Be off then. Tatooine and Alderaan await. Discover this Padawan's identity and destroy her.
Let's see. Seek answers is Tat. Yep, Tat and then Alderaan. But first, fleet. $120 credits. To go halfway across the galaxy, 120 credits. It cost me like, what, 1,600 credits to get my Star Uber on Nar Shaddaa to get into the damn starport? Ranker. Small influence gain. We'll save it for another companion then. This stuff all's got to sell. But I think I do want to see if there's any usable dyes for sale. Maravizin. Ooh, 398 credits. Clearly time for me to take a nice expensive vacation. I'm here. Trade market. Southwest corner. Welcome to the Galactic Trade Network. Your source for useful and useless crap. Well, let's see. Consumables, I think. Nope. Dyes. Where the hell are the dyes? Are they under miscellaneous? Nope, I didn't think so. Any armor, accessories? No. Item modifications? No. Move that. I thought consumables. Crafting material, crafting mission, schematic. Cartel. I know some of them are cartel market items, but some of them can also be made. Any. So. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm not surprised to hear it either. I do wish they would get their act together, let's say. So we do have some cheap dyes here, mostly single dyes rather than the paired dyes. Deep Purple, good band. Now we're getting a little more expensive. Really lots of secondary modules, dark blue and green. Huh. White and orange. Green and yellow. Wow. I look like I'm rooting for the Packers. Red and orange. So I guess the shirt isn't dyeable on this then. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Sorry. Those are far too expensive for me. So, this one was cheap. I kind of liked it. I have bought it. I have purchased it. I'm 25. Trying to remember, 18, 22, I think 26 is the next level where you can buy planetary mods. Oh, I know. It's been driving me crazy about the ads on Twitch have been driving me crazy. The Verizon ads in particular make me want to burn down a Verizon building. It's been 2 weeks I've been hearing freaking singing Christmas carols. It's like, why must you do this? I did want to check and see what the cartel chests were going for as well. Cartel market item, subcategory. any. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I have to select categories. Packs. Oh, that's where dies are, but that's not all the dies. So the emote pack, Ultimate Cartel Pack, 250,000.
Persons with knowledge of Dantooine and surrounding systems, report immediately to the nearest information droid.
250,000 credits is the low-end price. Then there's the people charging 50 million who they probably don't realize the number of people who have 50 million on the new server is very small indeed. Those are for packs, emotes, legacy. I don't suppose there's any legacy available. No. Toys, unlocks. Anyone selling unlocks? Unlocks, I think, would sell pretty well. Titles. Cartel collector, very funny. Authorizations, updates, companion customizations. A few of those are selling. And these are a number of the dies that I saw. At least 20 pages of them. Interesting. Top end. White on white. 1.5 billion. I'm dubious there's anyone around with 1.5 billion credits on the server yet. Call me crazy. Companions? Only one. A chlor slug. Soldier handler. Nice. Yeah, who doesn't want a chlor slug? Me personally, I'm trying to cut down on my chlor slugs. We are here. Galactic Trade Market. We need to be there. I'm pretty sure that's where the 20... I'm pretty sure it's 26 for the next tier of buyable mods. So at 26, I'll be able to buy mods for the gear set, the moddable gear set that I already have unlocked from a cartel purchase. 26, indeed. So I'll be able to buy mods in half a level or so.
Take
That'll
a look.
be improvements.
Everything you see is for
up and
sale.
down. All right.
Come back anytime.
Oh, let me sell the junk I have.
You see anything you like? Just let me know.
There. Sell junk.
Come back anytime.
Also want
Take
to
a look.
sell-
Everything you see is for sale.
And also, let me get off my high horse, which actually was an athlete. Look at the adaptive gear.
You won't find a better bargain.
Some of this makes really good cosmetics as well. Let's see, the Sith. Supreme Inquisitor, for instance, if memory serves. That looks like a Sith Inquisitor. Now, out of curiosity, that's what it looks like with those dies. I definitely look like I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but still pretty badass. Woodland green. Did that look like woodland green to you? Because it didn't look like woodland green to me. But
Come back anytime.
yes, the advertisements and such for Christmas stuff that have been going on, as far as I've been noticing. I know that there were stores, a lot of stores had Christmas stuff out before Halloween. But since the first week of November, I've been noticing ads on Twitch for it. And, well, let's just say it makes me want to go all Sith on their ass. But we go whole hog with this. That does look like green. On the other outfit, it looked like it was black. Still, that's not a bad look. However, the pale gray and dark yellow, which I got out of the two of the old things, they were gimmies from some of the public get-togethers the old team had. And no, that's okay. It's not great. Definitely better than the plain one, though. Maybe get use that for vet. I'll drop this there for now. And I think, occasionally, I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I hope you had some fun tonight, guys. I appreciate you hanging out very, very much. Appreciate the chat, as always, is very welcome. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Might be for more Star Wars The Old Republic, might be for Guild Wars 2, as we've got a rollover, and so doing some of the dailies and weekly stuff, getting that taken care of, and maybe a key farm as well. And you are welcome. Thank you for watching and chatting, and oh, mail. I appreciate the fact that you guys hang around. Lord Rathari, your faithful servant, he sent me a goodie. It's the thought that counts, right? Although I'm a Sith, do you really think it's the thought that counts? It's probably not the thought that counts. So, that's my plans for now. There are a couple other games that I'm looking forward to playing in the near future. Grim Dawn just had a huge patch with a bunch of quality of life stuff. I've been playing that off stream. I want to do a free-to-play through on DDO, as I've never played much DDO, and I'd like to see what the free-to-play experience is like. And also, LATRA is a new expansion, and I would
All
like to play some
Imperial
of that.
traffic to or from the Rayo Balo sector is hereby restricted to authorized
I'm
personnel
talking
only.
here.
To request authorization, speak to an information droid.
I'm going to speak to you with my lightsaber. Anyway, again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow. Hopefully, you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Sunday night goes great. And because I like to set a reachable, achievable goal for my viewers, I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. For those of you who are Americans, you probably only have to make it through Wednesday. And hopefully you get Thanksgiving and Friday and a weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.